TM, you were saying something.
Ma'am, please, अब नहीं होगा. Ma'am, please बता दो. अब हो गया फिर, अब तो.
All right, let me spill the beans. So we are here going to be talking about future intakes for the IELTS exam. But the thing is, let's imagine, Tanya ma'am, you are sitting in a foreign country with a mug of coffee in your hands and in your own apartment, in your own balcony, watching the snow falling. How does it sound? Now come back here and stop daydreaming. Tell me, Tanya ma'am, how can a person reach that point?
IELTS ही तो देना होता है.
Is it only IELTS? Nothing else?
हाँ, it's only about IELTS examination. Otherwise, I don't think so. There's more than that.
Well, there's more, but speaking of IELTS, why don't you tell our students about the future intakes that are coming up?
Sure. So now that we are going on with April, the next intake we have is September, and after that we have got the January intake and then the March intake. But the question is,
Are you prepared?
Are you prepared?
Okay, speaking of preparation, I think there are quite a few problem areas that our students face.
Exactly.
And we have classified their problems into major segments. And let's talk about it. So we do get a lot of queries, and many of these queries revolve around their grammar issues, the motivation that they lack sometimes, or the confusion when it comes to following the exact roadmap, and sometimes not getting appropriate feedback at the right time. So how exactly do you think they should be proceeding from here, Tanya ma'am?
Ma'am, let's see what do we actually have for them. Are we actually going to solve their problems or not?
Yeah, so like I said, we have divided these problems in two major categories.
Yes.
Now, the very first category is IELTS related problems. Now here we deal with your language skills. So if you are somebody who struggles with weak grammatical fundamentals, or if you are somebody who struggles with understanding, let's say, British accent or American accent, or you do not know how to write a formal essay with formal tone in English, then we have the right batches here for you.
Okay. The next problem is strategy and directional issues. Now I do get it. You guys don't actually have a really good structured roadmap, and many of you actually face a lot of problem in self-study confusion. Now, let's see. I know it's quite disturbing at this moment, but I have a solution for that. But before, let's talk about few other problems.
Yeah, and another major problem that I have seen my students struggling with, especially those who are those are the ones who connect with me in the YouTube live sessions. So they sometimes do not get the right feedback on the right time, or even if they are practicing, they are not practicing from the authentic material, or they are not following that material in the form of real-time mock tests.
With this, now the last problem is mindset and focus issues. Now, doubts are not solved instantly. We have got random study materials which are not at all reliable. And the last is lack of motivation. Now, I understand. In order to ace any examination, a really good motivation is needed. And don't worry, we've got your back.
So how does PW solve all these problems? What exactly PW is doing for you?
For this, I think we need to call Divya Agarwal ma'am on stage. So Divya ma'am, we welcome you over here. Please explain students, how are we going to solve this issue?
Sure ma'am, thank you so much. So students, we finally have got this. We finally have come here on the stage when we are launching. We are so proud launching our brand new IELTS expert batch. So let's quickly discuss and talk about our batch details, like what all are the details of the batch we have in it. So this particular batch will be, all the classes in this batch will be conducted in the English language. And if we talk about the class start date, it's going to get started from 4th of May 2026 and the end date will be 5th June 2026. And the best part, the batch validity will be till 3rd of October 2027. So you have enough ample amount of time to practice well and revise well. Now, let's move ahead to some of the key features we have got for all of you in this batch. So these are some of the most important, crucial features we have for all of you. Let's dive deep into it. So firstly, we have got this is going to be small cohort batch, like the limited classroom size will be there, so that you all can focus and you all can easily, comfortably ask your doubts to your faculties, right? And it's going to be two-way interactive classes there, full-length mock test you will be getting, which will be exact interface, which will be carrying the exact interface of the exam like. Okay, you can predict your exam well, and you can actually predict where you are actually standing right now. So it will be exact simulation of the actual test. After that, we also have got unlimited detailed evaluation for all of you in this particular batch. This is the major feature and the major highlight of the batch. With this, what do I exactly mean? Let me tell you. So with this, guys, you will be able to send your evaluations, like for your writing section, your speaking section. Okay, and you will, majorly this only happens that you guys never know and you are unaware of your mistakes. But you can regularly get your evaluation, your task checked with your faculties and get a detailed feedback over it. After that, you can also get 2 personalized sessions, one-on-one sessions with your faculty. Like with me, you can, in my batch, interact with me, you can consult, you can get the guidance. After that, these all the materials and the resources which we'll be teaching you will be backed by IDP. So these are the trusted sources you have. And yeah, these will be personalized student support throughout your journey, and you will also be getting daily practice papers, which will be like the assignments you have after each sessions, right? And these are all the live as well as the recorded lectures. So it's not just that you're attending the live classes. What if you miss any lecture? What if you want to revise and regain all those concepts? So through the recorded classes, you can actually revisit those lectures multiple times, as many times you want. Now, after this, we have to understand this key feature really well, which is two-way interactive classes. These are going to be two-way interactive classes, not just like the traditional setup. Like the traditional setup of the classroom we have, in which we just communicate like in the single way, you are listening only. No, here you can also speak up. You can ask your queries, your confusion, any doubts you have in your minds anytime. Be comfortable. How? With our key feature of on stage. You can actually join on stage in our app while the class is going on, and you can discuss your query with the teacher directly. Let's suppose if I'm taking class, if you have any query, you can join on stage, you can raise your hand with the raise hand feature, and you can directly talk to me right then and there, so that no confusion but only clarity is there. So the faculty interaction, the student interaction is really comfortable here. There's no problem over it. So these are the major highlight, and small cohort is there. So there are not like the major, so many students are there, you're uncomfortable to speak up. No, only the limited students are there. So you're comfortable, and two-way communication will be there throughout. Next to that, we have is unlimited evaluation for all the modules, okay? Like for all your tasks, you can send us the detailed evaluation you'll get on your mail IDs. So that sometimes what happens is that you're unaware of your mistakes. Whatever you are creating, you just frequently repeat that. That's why you're stuck on a single band. You just don't upgrade that. You cannot boost because you don't know where you're actually mistaken. But through this feature, you can get the detailed feedback of your tasks, be it writing task 1 or 2 or your speaking recorded audios. We will be sharing with you guys the detailed feedback on your mail IDs, which can help you boost your band score. Now, after that, you have one more key feature here which will enhance your band score drastically, which is one-on-one personalized sessions. Here you can get the one-on-one session with your faculty. You can directly interact with your faculty. You get it as 2, and you can use it in a way if you want motivation, if you want guidance onto something, you can directly talk to your faculty and discuss all those things personally. So these are all personalized sessions where you can also have a practice of speaking either, or you want to discuss your query, any kind of a query, you can directly consult your faculty. So it of course it's a unique kind of a feature we have bought for all of you guys. Now apart from that, through joining this batch, I guess IELTS related all your queries will get solved very easily. I am damn sure onto that. But what about study abroad queries? Like there are, I know, still some of the other confusions there in your minds related to study abroad. For that, I want to make sure that I clear it out. But for that, I would want to invite on stage again Vanna ma'am and Tanya ma'am to solve these study abroad related queries of yours. So ma'am, please come and tell students about what they can do.
All right, so that was your IELTS related problems and how does PW help you in solving those problems. Now let's talk about the study abroad queries, the documentation and all that process which is involved in this journey of yours. And here we go. Now, the very first thing is you are going to get, if you enroll in PW, you are not only going to get services to crack the IELTS exam, you're also going to get your profile evaluated. So if you are unsure about your profile, if you are somebody who doesn't even know whether you are eligible for a certain university or not, or if you do not know what are your admission chances, then we are right here for you and you get services on these aspects also.
With this, we help you for university selection, right? So basically, I understand one of the greatest hindrance that a student usually faces selecting the particular university based on your course, based on your career path, based on your ambition. I know it's quite difficult for you guys to do it. So for this, we help you in country selection as well as the university selection. With this, we might encounter problems like university shortlisting and lack of expertise at the same time. So yes, now moving ahead with the another problem. Vanna ma'am, please continue.
So there are some important documents that you need to have prepared. For example, the SOPs, statement of purpose or LOR, and what's the confusion there. If you have any confusion and how to write a strong SOP, you get guidance from us. If there are any weak application documents and you are struggling with that, you get the guidance on that as well. And other than that, if there is a profile which is not very strong, or if there's any fear of rejection in your mind, you get all such clarity on these aspects.
Now, not only this, we have direction and decision at the same time. Now, it's like having not any kind of clear roadmap with a lot of things going in the countries and with the countries at the same time, talking about the geopolitical reasons and lack of expert guidance. With this, we have fear of wrong decision. Am I taking the right decision? Am I choosing the right university? Am I choosing the right country? What are the budgets? What exactly the courses that are going to suit my personality and my career choices? So I know these are the kind of problems. And now let's talk about how are we going to solve it.
Yeah, let's take a look at how does PW help you in solving all these problems of yours.
Now the question is, why IELTS matter more than ever? Now I know there are a lot of things going around the world and we all are aware of it. Even you guys might be quite concerned about whether still taking a decision of IELTS and study abroad is worth it. Now, let me tell you how it's worth it. Basically, if we see, we have 7.5 lakhs plus Indian students who are studying abroad. Making sure any of the problems that are going around the world is actually temporary and they are not going to pay any problem, they are not going to create any problem in your journey. With this, we have different countries, like we've got different European countries with Germany, further talking about Canada, UK and Australia at the same time, etc. With this, we have 35 to 40% increase in study abroad in interest post-pandemic with this. Now, this is quite great news for us. Talking about the band score that is required for you, for Canada, it's 6.5. For UK, it's 6 to 7. Australia, it's going to be ranging from 6.5 and US, more than 7 bands. Now, what I'm trying to tell you over here is no matter what, your IELTS journey, your study abroad journey should be going. And we are here, you've got our back, we are here to support you for that. Doesn't matter what happens, irrespective of what all is going around the country, you are here with us and we are here with you to help you out. Now let's see how we are going to make it possible practically. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we are going to make it possible for you to ace the IELTS exam as well as your study abroad journey using the Pro Batch features. Let's understand a bit more about our Pro Batch and its features. Now, the very first thing is, if you are a regular expert batch student, you get all the features of regular expert batch student. I mean, all the features that you get in regular expert batch, they are included in the Pro Batch. And other than that, you get 5 extra one-to-ones with your faculty. That means a total of 7 one-to-ones, which can be super specific and can make you ace your IELTS exam preparation. Other than that, you have unlimited access to this batch. That means you can decide for yourself that which faculties classes you want to attend, or if you want to attend all the 5 faculties that are available for you at PW, that's your call and you can take a decision on that. You will be getting expert guidance on writing a strong, solid, substantial LOR and SOP, and your profile will be evaluated. And all this this Pro Batch, this is super flexible in terms of timing also. When we talk about timing, our batches run from morning till evening. So we have a morning batch, but if you are a working professional and you come home late, we have evening batches also, in which we have evening and a late evening batch also. And the validity of this batch is 1 year. That means consistently for 1 year, you can take sessions of any of our faculties who are available for you at PW. And of course, study abroad consultation is also a part of this package. All right, let's also talk about the batch prizes. If you want to enroll, then what are the batch prizes that we have at PW? Now, if you want to enroll in our regular batch, then here the batch price is 6499. And if you want to enroll in our pro batch, then the prices are 8499. But wait, we have got a few surprises for you. And the very first surprise, let's talk about the surprises. If you enroll in our IELTS batch, it can be a regular batch also, not necessarily pro batch. If you enroll in that, you get a complimentary and extra batch, which is live grammar batch also. That means if you are enrolling in IELTS, you are getting one more enrollment and one more batch. That is our grammar batch, which is also interactive, which runs live every day from Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. in the evening. And I know you also know कि grammar आपको कितना दुखी करता है. So this batch is just to ace that particular area. Now, let's take a look at what other surprises we have got. Tanya ma'am, why don't you come?
Sure, ma'am. Let's talk about the next batch. Oh, sorry, the next surprise. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, so let's talk about the next surprise. And the next big surprise is you guys are going to get expert batch fees cashback. You heard it right. We are going to give you back whatever the money you have paid to us for your paid batches. Okay, so let's see how it's going to happen. If you guys are going to enroll yourself with any of the foreign universities via Acadifly from Physics Wala, you are going to get IELTS expert fees cashback. So get yourself, gear up yourself, and make sure you take the right guidance and decision for your university so that we can bid you a really good goodbye to the foreign country with your favorite subject and the course area. Now, I would like to hand over this to Divya Agarwal ma'am, and she'll be guiding you with the third biggest surprise.
Okay, guys, now we have got another surprise for all of you, and which is related to the offers. Now, so you guys just heard about the prices of the batches, right? But we have got early bird offers for all of you, which are like this. If you enroll in our regular batch, you can get the regular batch in just 5,999 or the pro batch in just 7,999. But these are the early bird offers. So you have to enroll now. Don't wait for it, because we have got the last date that the offer gets expired on 28th of April, right? So hurry up and enroll now. Now, let's know the faculties better, like who all will be teaching you.
Now, the very first faculty you can see on screen is Divya Agarwal ma'am, who has experience of 7 years in the teaching industry. And then we have Divya Dagar ma'am, who has been teaching for 14 plus years and has that much experience in this industry. Coming to Love sir, he has been teaching for 9 long years and is certified from IDP, British Council and stuff like that. And then we have Tanya ma'am, our very own Tanya ma'am, who has been teaching for 6 long years. And finally,
we've got Vanna Tarwani ma'am, who holds the experience of 9+ years of experience.
And with that, it's a wrap, guys. I hope we are able to help you with all your queries, whether it is the language queries or your queries related to study abroad. Get in touch with us and we'll be more than happy to help you and guide you through that dream of yours.
And with this, now we have come to the end of the session. We all wish you all the very best for your upcoming IELTS examination. Don't worry, don't panic. We are here. All 3 of us, or in fact, I should say all 5 of us, the 2 who are not here, we all are here with you. We all are there. Doesn't matter what the situation is going on, you still have to appear for the IELTS examination and you still have to take over your journey. So do not suppress your aim. Let it out. Take the decision wisely. Take the guidance from the experts that are present. And yes, fly safe.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us.